Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Sadiq Khalil here, and I welcome you all to Maths with SK. So, congratulations on completing your O levels. Man, that was a very tough ride. And I think you have all the right to pat yourself on the back because it is certainly a moment of joy. And you have all the right to celebrate it. And while we're at it, I want to take the opportunity to introduce you to A level maths. Now, you've decided to take maths in your A levels, which is a very amazing thing, and I'm very passionate about that. And while we're at it, I'd like you to know a little bit about what's coming ahead, so you have the best start to your A levels. So you have to watch this video with the disclaimer that I'm overly excited for A level maths because this is going to be probably your first interaction with advanced maths and some very beautiful, coherent, interesting concepts that you might have never seen before. So just take that disclaimer, okay? Over here, when we look at A level maths, there are certain papers that are compulsory, right? So these are the compulsory papers that every A level student has to appear for. And this P1 over here is available in the first year, known as the advanced subsidiary year, right? AS level. And this is available at A2. Now, as for the compulsory units, we also have some papers which are optional. So among the papers that are written in this box, you're allowed to take two of them. So collectively, you take four papers in your A levels, in your complete A levels, right? So that was a quick overview about A levels, and we will talk about every component in their separate playlists. But for now, I want to focus on this paper over here, which is known as Pure 1, right? So Pure 1, your P1, short P1, is a 75 mark paper, right? And the time allowed for this paper is 1 hour and 50 minutes, right? So it's a long paper. It's probably the more important paper in your first year. So in your first year, you'll have your P1 as a compulsory component, and you'll have one of these three components over here, which you can take as an optional unit, right? So before we go into the details of those papers, we have to look at the topics. Now, some of these topics might already be familiar to you, right? You might already know what functions is, right? And you might already know what coordinate geometry is. So these are certain things that you're already aware of from O levels. So you will find that not only is your knowledge that you've learned in O levels being used over here, but we're building upon it, right? So we're going into greater depth, looking at some more interesting concepts. And at the same hand, you have some concepts over here that are completely new for you. For instance, you might have never heard about differentiation. You might have never heard about integration, which is a very beautiful concept in its own rights. Now, my commitment to you is that I will try to bring every concept and every topic that is needed and tested in P1 under this one single playlist that you're seeing right now, with this video as the first video to this playlist. And not only will this be covering all the concepts, but we will have all the worksheets and every practice that you need in order to completely ace your P1, your component Pure 1. So I'm excited for this. I hope you are too. And you're excited to come along with me on this journey. And so at this point, I'll just request you to subscribe and just come along. It's going to be a very fun journey. We'll learn A level maths together, and I can't wait for you to start learning. See you in the next episode. Until then, take care and Allah Hafiz.